Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for coming out on this cool but sunny day. I've been a resident and a homeowner since 2001. First off of Old National Highway, and now I live right down the street off of Stonewall Tell. And from the time I've been here, I've been involved and engaged in the community, whether it's HOA president, chair of the board of the Housing Authority, and many other volunteer positions over the years. I share that so I share with you that I've been working in the community on a volunteer basis. I'm 50 years old now, and I come to the table with 30 plus years of business, nonprofit, government experience to the table, leadership experience. I've managed millions of dollars of budgets, actually we counted it up the other day, $1.5 million, global and local teams, large and small. I am Rayford Johnson, and I am running for mayor. To do that, in respect of the time, you want to know how that's going to happen, right? You want to know what are we going to do when we get there. To do that, we have to make sure that our leadership is ethical, energetic, collaborative, and visionary. That's the kind of leadership we need, not only from the mayor, but also from the city council. And it's important that we choose the right set of people to start the city off. Because once we start off, the first mayor and city council will determine the trajectory of the city for the next 20 plus years. I will focus and watch the money. There's no reason to raise our taxes. We must manage our surplus carefully. We will invest in public safety, crime, not only in adding bodies, but also adding equipment and technology to support and make sure that we can reduce the response times around crime. We also must do educational, we must do educational support, and that's wraparound. So get companies to come in as they want to build in our communities, wrap around our schools so they can support our schools. And last, that all ties together is economic development, like no one else. We have rail, road, river, the world's busiest airport, and Fulton County Airport, and dream with me just for a quick minute, the river. Imagine a riverfront where we have shops and restaurants right here in the Chattahoochee. That's the opportunity we have ahead of us as we bring cyber jobs and more into the city of South Fulton. So with that, visit my website, voteforrayford.com. I can't share all my ideas here with you today, or call me on my access line. It's 678-829-COSF, and it's also on the card in the back. Please feel free to reach out to me so that I can collaborate with you as we go forward. Thank you for your time. Do I have time for a question?
Since you're going to have to leave, I'll let you have a question.
A little bit of your background here.
A little bit about my background?
Sure.
In 1985, I became an IT operator and then an analyst, a systems analyst. I then got seconded to sales and marketing because I was leading IBM's AS400 system. We were on the beta sites. And then I got into sales and marketing. They literally asked me to go take over that department at 22 years old. Imagine that. You're a young black man taking over a department that was sales and marketing. And I actually went out throughout the world. It was the American Foundation for the Blind, and we sold products that blind and visually impaired people use. So I bring that to the table, and since then I have been a project manager, program manager at Delta Airlines, and I chose a career change just recently and became a flight attendant because it allows me the freedom to do this, be here with you right now, because if I was still a program manager, I couldn't be here with you right now. So it allows me to do what I really like to do, be in the community. I hope that answers your question.
Thank you.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
how would you give us increased police protection and bring all the economic development without a tax increase, since we are a new city? Where are you going to get all this money from to do all of these things without a tax increase?
You know we're starting off with a $17 million plus surplus.
Get the same money that we had now.
No, we did not.
Okay.
And thank you for the question. The local option sales tax, the way I described it to other people is that, imagine that your siblings were getting their allowance all year long, and your parents told you your allowance goes to pay Christmas dinner. That was what was happening to us. We were not able to get our allowance per se because we were not a city. So that local option sales tax, which we project somewhere around $25 million, will now start to come into our budgets come May 1st. So that's the additional monies that we will have that will pay for some of those. But we also have to make sure we put some of that aside and build a reserve so we get a good credit rating as a city. So we can't blow it. We can't go build the Taj Mahal of a city hall or anything like that, but that's where we'll pay for those increased services. And like she said, just feel free to email me. I can spend a few more minutes. I'll be here in the back, but also email or call me on that access line. I actually answer the phone, so thank you.
What is that actually, what is that line number?
The number,
Yes.
678-829-2673, or COSF. And I've got lots of videos on my Facebook page and my website as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I
Appreciate it.
it.